I'm so excited about this color that I even bought a purse. Welcome to my channel, starting with Adore from Henry. I'm already talking and showing since I know you want to see the look. There will be many beautiful things here, with a touch of fall and winter and a mid-season feel. The colors are darkening even though our summer wasn't very colorful. We're living in the era of neutrals, neutral tones, earthy shades and all that. If you like color, guys, that's totally fine, but I can't promise to show a lot because the store doesn't have much, you know? So guys, this is the so-called aged plum shade, aged plum or black plum. Mom, how did she say it was? I can't recall if it was black plum or aged plum, but that's the color's name. It's a bit more pinkish. See, even my purse, I think it's kind of grape. It's a darker shade. It's actually plum. It's not so much burgundy. It's a bit more purplish. By the way, it looks beautiful with pink, both this shade. Guys, this is a color I used to wear a lot as nail polish. It was a nail polish by Anna Hickman that I used years ago. Before I got into the world of light shades, even before that, I already liked more discreet nail polishes. And this was a shade I loved, this nail polish color. And I love this idea, this look. It actually has one more piece, a little top that matches to wear everything together. You know, all three pieces at once, but the top is a halter neck. And I ended up not even showing it. I didn't even try it on to say if it looks good or not. Blazer 319 size 36. It's oversized, and usually with Renner blazers, I go one size up. This one won't be necessary. It's this one right here, size 36, because it's perfect here. You can even see the shoulder is dropped because it has that oversized vibe and it's already really big. The little top is in size small and it costs 89.90. It's soft, okay? It's not that. I don't know if it's considered Peruvian cotton, but it's a bit lighter. Even so, I would get it to make the perfect set. And the pants, guys, are size 36 and cost 1.99. They're slipping down a bit, but that's just how they are. Look, I'm not going to lie. I really don't like this seam at all. But I like the look so much that I would totally wear it. Both with sneakers, which is how I want to wear it, planning to wear it with sneakers, and also with high heels to go to work. It's wonderful. Oh, and the back so you can see how well it fits. Wow, guys, the set is beautiful. The color, you know, light, a little more cheerful for a day. Today is a rainy day. It's perfect to wear this outfit. A tip for the sleeves, use a hair tie because otherwise you'll have an endless battle with these little sleeves. And that's it. Go ahead and leave your like, be smart, and welcome to my channel. Now I'm just going to move on to the next look. An airport look or a weekend look, a nice and comfortable outfit. That's totally my style. What happens? The sweatsuit sets have started to arrive, guys. Renner always has sweatsuit sets all year round. They even leave them on the tables. Here's a tip. Items that are always in stock at Renner are on those tables when you enter the store. But last year, unexpectedly, it actually got cold and the sweatshirts sold out. I was planning to get one and ended up without it. Now, since fall and winter are about to start, they're already starting to post the new pieces, right? Pieces arrive early and sets have started coming in, but with this set, I thought the pants looked too much like ballet pants. They're not the wide leg style I wanted. I'm not really into sweatpants sets with elastic cuffs anymore. I want an open one, but the one that just arrived is more like ballet pants, so it's more fitted and then it flares out. I didn't like it much, but this outfit suits my style because I love tailoring. It really elevates the look. I also like how we're mixing sweatpants with tailored pieces for a high-low effect. You can have a more laid-back vibe without losing elegance with these pants and finish off the look with that relaxed feel again. This is my favorite sneaker here from Renner. It's the best sneaker and goes with everything. It's a little dirty because I took it off Mimi's feet to try it on. By the way, my mom has a fashion channel for people over 50 here on YouTube and also on Instagram. Follow her, RITASARAIVA. And about this sneaker, I told my mom, give me the sneaker. It must be warm every time I grab it. My mom's feet get really hot, just like Luquinha's, my baby. Guys, these pants, I rolled them up here because I think they're big. Let's see what size they are. They're size 36 and cost Ringgit Malaysia, 1.99. Wow, they really are a bit big. Look, there's some extra fabric, you know? For me, a smaller size wouldn't work. Too tight on the hips and too loose at the waist. The sweatshirt is really cute. I even want to keep it for myself. Look, with the little buttons, it looks really chic to wear with other pants. You can pair it with brown, with green, which is super trendy, with lots of colors. It goes well. It's a very neutral off-white. I got the sweatshirt in medium Ringgit Malaysia, 1.59. I prefer sizing up for sweatshirts, and it fit perfectly. It could also be a small. I feel life in big pieces. I like everything loose and at home. It's always a fight with my brother not Nito, and my mom because they like everything small. I'm always the one with the M syndrome while they have the S syndrome. Here's the full outfit, totally approved, really comfortable for traveling and going out, and let's move on to the next look. Another airport look or just a look for living, super cute and lovely. This could be empty. I'm torn about taking it. One thing I've really been paying attention to is that I don't like stitching in the middle, right? But here, Renner got it right. The seams are perfect. S2Bia, put it here and then it's good to go. And since there's a connection and the pattern matches, I think it totally works. And guys, it's really nice. Once again, the little details from Mimes are making an appearance and creating a perfect look. And this sweatshirt, I'm definitely taking it. As for this set, I'm not sure yet because I have a limit on the number of pieces I can take today, so I don't know if it'll work out. I told my mom to leave it on standby, but I really liked it. Now this sweatshirt, I'm definitely taking it because just look at it. It's an off-white shade that matches my little details and everything looks good with it. So when you're putting together an outfit for a cool day to wear on the weekend, going back and forth to pick up your child from school or traveling, it's gonna look good with everything. You know, this top here, guys, it has a unique style. It fits more snugly at the waist, but I tucked it in. And the pants have an elastic waistband. They cost 1.79 size S. The top costs 1.59 size S. And as for the back, wow, it fits really well, guys. You know, since I have a little issue and I wear these shorts everywhere, when I put on pants that I don't need to wear them with, well, that's not the case with these. I would still wear them. Still, for the back to look perfect and have a nice finish. But for example, on the trip, I wore tailored pants, dark pants, with a jacket on top that would cover my back. I felt my butt so loose in that thing, I just wasn't feeling good. Luckily, it was cold. So I put on some tights, right? So I was wearing it. There were days when I wore tights, and there were days when I wore the little leggings I use for a finishing touch, you know? But the day I arrived and I was just wearing panties since I had a jacket on and those loose pants, oh my gosh, guys. I felt like my butt was, you know, really free, light and loose, and it's not a good feeling. I've been wearing these little shorts so much that even when I don't need to, I want to put them on. It's so crazy, and that's it, guys. The look is totally approved, super comfortable, fresh, neutral, discreet, and elegant. I think it delivered everything. Here's the full look, and let's move on to the next one. A different look, which is a bit out of my comfort zone, but I decided to show it because I thought it was stylish. And the pink with the brown works really well, as I showed you in other looks, and it turned out so cute, guys. I liked it. I had already seen this blouse on the website. I was dying to try it on. I had never worn a tulle blouse before because I like tulle, but on skirts, and these sheer blouses just aren't my style. Then we traveled for the Renner event, and I didn't have any outfit to wear at night, so even Leticia Borges, who's my friend and also does try-ons, I tried on her tulle blouse that she lent me and wore a nice black bra underneath. The outfit looked really cool, and if I find a picture, I'll share it here. So I ended up losing some of my prejudice against tulle blouses. And then when I saw it now on the trip, I went to Renner's website, I saw this new little blouse, and I wanted to try it on. Even more so because it doesn't show your chest, right? It has lining in the front, but like tulle isn't really my thing, but honestly, it's really cute. And the little dots, they're off-white, but it gives the impression, especially if you pair it with pink, that they're pink, even though they're not. So I put on the baggy pants in size 34, one size smaller than I usually wear, and they fit really well. I like the look. What do you think? Check out the back. These pants look great. Not to brag, but they do show off a bit. And our love handles, well, nothing we can do about those, right? But it ends up showing the back here, the sheer sleeve, and in the front we have the lining. I'm wearing the medium and it costs $79.90. It could be a small to fit tighter, but I like it this way. I have the meme syndrome. I love the medium. The pants cost $1.99. The simple sandals make a difference, very clean and cover my feet. My feet look bad, I haven't done them yet. Did you like it? Comment below. Here's the full look if you like light and cute styles. Let's go to the next one. I recorded about 20 looks after returning from my trip, then spent the weekend in Sao Paulo. There was a dress I hadn't recorded yet, and I wondered if it would arrive in Sorocaba. Luckily it did. Seriously, guys. One store is different from another, not just Renner, but all of them. There's a big difference from one mall to another. For example, the mall we went to has a Renner store that's super small. There were things they didn't have in Sorocaba, but we got them soon after. But there isn't a lot because it's a small store, so they consider by size S, M, L, extra large, and X extra large, you know? I'm not sure if that's exactly how it is, but that's more or less what they say about the store size, and the bigger the store, the more things they get. Take advantage of good tips and shop online. Not only do you get discount coupons, but access to all of Renner. Thankfully, it's a good store. I have to leave my city to buy nice things. Long live Sorocaba, guys. This dress is beautiful. I really liked it because it's long. Pra usar with boots in the winter, since the sleeves are like this, you know? On those days when it's a bit chilly, you can wear boots, but you can't really go for that full winter look with a heavy coat. And I have a rule, like I don't like to wear boots with a short dress unless I put a jacket on top. And I like this one. Because of these sleeves for me are already totally fine to wear with boots. Key points about this dress. It's very large even in size S. My mom tried the S and also found it too big. And my mom usually wears medium and I could wear extra small, but my mom also thinks she could wear extra small. So to sum it up, get at least one size smaller because it's really big and it has a fabric that's kind of draped, you know. The fabric is nice and light, all polka dotted, brown with white, and I liked it to wear with brown boots. I think it's going to look super cute and polka dots are staying with us this winter. I'm loving it. Now guys, that time is coming, a little break for carnival, some shiny things, and from now on, it's just jackets and coats. Even though we won't really see much cold, I'm still loving it. Here's the full look and let's move on to the next one, guys. This look is for my fashionista friends, modest and not trying to show off, just chatting. But we've traveled twice recently to experience winter abroad, and there we can see the trends because they're living through winter, right? When we start to experience winter, their summer begins. Anyway, what I can say is that Suede is taking over the world, guys. It's all about Suede. Bags, shoes, belts, and lots of jackets, coats, and overcoats. You know, even this little bag I brought and showed you is Suede. I'm already on my second Suede bag. It wasn't something I was crazy about before, but now I'm really, really into it. Seeing it often makes it more appealing and charming, even if you didn't like it before, and you become curious about it. Anyway, I thought this jacket was so powerful because it has a, well, I'm going to say it, right? Zara offers many beautiful jackets, and their leather ones cost around 1,500 to 2,000 raise with some even pricier. I'm not sure if this one is 100% leather, but it seemed very structured. I ended up investing in one of theirs, a beautiful caramel one. And like, it's really structured, and this one, I didn't think it lost much, and it's blue steel. Guys, I was like, wow, what a powerful jacket. 3,590, a real find. I'm already taking one home. And then I really wanted to put this look together with jeans or with tailoring and boots, but since no boots have arrived yet, I decided to create an outfit for my friends who prefer modest fashion. It's not perfect since I like everything to match more. And the sneakers, they're a shade of brown. In fact, I'm going to take these sneakers. They're inspired by Tiger. Have you ever seen sneakers from a Japanese brand? Really bright yellow with black? They have other colors too. The official hype one is that yellow sneaker. Bia, let's show it on the screen to make it easier for everyone. These sneakers are very popular abroad and really in fashion. I didn't invest in it because honestly, yellow with black, I'm not really into it. I have sneakers, but I always say the sneakers, it didn't go out of style, but it became just another shoe in the women's closet. It's not the only shoe anymore. Like when the sneaker trend came, remember when the sneaker trend started, I went traveling and I only took sneakers. I didn't take any boots. I just didn't wear boots anymore. But now I'm back to wearing everything and also sneakers, you know? Since I don't wear them as much anymore, I don't think it's worth investing in such specific sneakers. This sneaker inspired Renner to create their brown version, which I thought was really cute and looks very similar. I'm not sure if they're the same designs, but when I see the sneaker, I only think of that one. Then I put on a brown skirt, which isn't really matching the color. I wish it matched better. If I'm not mistaken, Renner has a sneaker inspired by the Adidas Samba in this brown shade, so I combined brown with caramel. I like the idea, but I think I would try to bring in a bit more matching items. Maybe a bag in one of these three shades would add another tone and then everything would be perfect. But in my opinion, it turned out okay, it looks good, it works, but it's not 100%. But anyway, we have a look for my modest fashion friends. If you don't want the jacket, just pair a white t-shirt with the skirt and sneakers for a stylish look. This jacket is for everyone. It's beautiful. It could have been the extra small since it's a bomber jacket. The S fit well, maybe even a bit big. I nearly got the M but chose the S, though extra small might have worked. But anyway, I'm going to keep this one because you know how it is. Tip: when you put on this jacket, especially since it has this elastic, it ends up pulling and the jacket sits too far away. It doesn't look good, especially for us. I've already had a breast surgery, so I'm in a place to talk about this. Guys, it looks really bad to wear the jacket like that and I see it a lot. Anyway, pay attention when you put on a blouse, even if you have no intention of closing it. It needs to have a nice horizontal line, you know, about 3 or 4 fingers wide open. Now, if it's too open like that, it looks like the clothes aren't your size, and then it doesn't look as nice visually. Every time you put on a blouse, a light jacket, or a blazer, make sure it has that nice horizontal cut. Well, that's it. I love this look. So you can wear the pieces separately without worrying that it's too much. Here's the complete look, and let's move on to the next one. Tailoring. Pinstripes, guys, are that everyday basic like rice and beans nowadays because pinstripes are really in style right now. I didn't think much of it before, but now I love it and want to get it. It's so cute and I'll wear it a lot. In winter, you can add a sweatshirt. It's super stylish with the hood and sneakers. Picture me in those black and white Samba sneakers I sent my mom a while back. She nearly kept them for herself. So I have it in black too. I thought about putting together a more stylish look, taking it to the tailor to hem it and wearing it with sneakers, but it's also super cute to wear at the office. You can go for this more stylish look and pair it with a t-shirt, maybe with a phrase or a print anyway. Or you can wear it with something a bit more put together, which will look beautiful. A neat little black top, a white one, colors, I don't know, gray, you can play around a bit. Oh, depending, there's a bright orange here. I think it works, you know, the color. You can take a chance and wear it with a knit in winter. I see many options, from t-shirts to knits and sweatshirts. This blazer will look stylish underneath. I'm not sure if it's a small or extra small, as I was curious. I think it's big, but I think they only had this size M, 279.90. They didn't have a smaller size. This might be the small. I usually size up in this chains blazer since they run small. I have slightly broader shoulders, and while this fits well there, it's still really long, especially for short girls. You can wear it, yes you should, because I know what I'm talking about. I'm 1.56 meters tall. If I don't wear it in this life, when am I going to wear it, you know? When I grow up, time runs out, so make the most of it. Guys, I always share this tip. We still joke about my mom taking us to the endocrinologist. And he said that the father was short, the mother was short, so the kids couldn't expect much. In this case, my brother and I, we were kids, we went to the appointment. And since my mom only had that opinion, she just waited for us to grow on our own, and we ended up growing less than they did. So we reached the same height as my dad and my mom. My mom is, I think, 1.61 meters tall. I'm 1.56 meters. Look at the difference. And my dad is probably, I don't know, 1.72 meters, and my brother is 1.70 meters. So everyone at home is really short. If you have a small child, see an endocrinologist and get a second opinion. It's worth it. I wouldn't change this about myself first, but if I'd seen an endocrinologist like my neighbor, taken medication and delayed puberty, I might have grown more since she ended up as tall as me. If she hadn't gone to that doctor, she would have been shorter than 1.56 meters. I like to give random tips because now I'm a mom. And I think the experiences we share here are nice because we reflect on some things. And I don't know, like, oh, I heard someone say something and you go after it. Well, these pants, they have a little more detail than I usually like, right? I didn't like that. It could do without it, but I can wear my belt. The blazer will cover it. It's all good. And about the butt, wow, I loved it. The set is super comfortable and elegant. What did you all think? Take it, go with the full look, and let's move on to the next one. And the little jackets have started to make their appearance. I put together a brown and green look. It's a mix that works really well. Do you like it or not? Of course, it reminds you of a little tree. I'd still wear it. I thought it looked stylish. This pair of pants, guys, will be great for anyone who's tall because there's a lot of extra length for me even though I'm wearing heels, and I have one at home. I cut it with scissors and it turned out beautiful, but you can't really see how good it looks on the body here. It looks a bit weird, right? The hem is really big, but for those who are short, if you cut it with scissors, I think it looks even more stylish than actually hemming it. If you hem it, it'll look good, but cutting it with scissors works too. Just be careful. A follower recommended a laser scissors she saw on Amazon, and I still need to check if it's available on Mercado Livre if they sell it here. Because she said it was a Brazilian woman who lives abroad who recommended these scissors, and that's why they were on the Amazon website. I want to see if I can find it here since it should exist. It's simple and would help because I cut roughly. In the video, I mentioned wanting to learn sewing and told my helper. She said I'd be good at it since I handle scissors well. And I said, I don't know if it's because I'm irresponsible or just because I'm skillful, because I cut really roughly, but I do it. I'm not afraid, no. And this jacket, guys, it comes in this shade of green and it also comes in brown. It has a really soft suede. It's very comfortable. It really hugs you. It's nice because though soft and flexible, it has good structure. It fits and hugs the body well. 2.79 90 size S. And this pair of pants, I wear size 36. I think the one I have at home is also 36, but I've been getting some jeans here from the store in size 34. I thought it was a little big, and this one here isn't that tight either. When it stretches out, I think it's going to be too big. I'm not sure, but I think mine is size 6. Oh, Bia, let's share the photo of Bia wanting to die whenever I remember that day. Because I say it in the heat of the moment, and then it's hard for me to find these photos I'm telling you about. But if Bia can, put the photo here on the side. Bioka, pink sweatshirt, brown Renner pants, and brown moccasins. It's so crazy, and here I'm even wearing high heels because I don't have boots to show you. But it would work with sandals, it would work with sneakers, it would work with moccasins. It looks super stylish and it's the hype right now. These pants, when worn with moccasins in this dark shade, look great. I always say when we put together the base and the two matching colors, you feel super free. In the photo above, if I can add yellow, orange, off-white, green, that shade I mentioned of aged plum, more towards pink anyway, everything looks good. So guys, it costs our $179.90 in size 36, and it fits really well on the hips. I paired these pants with a brown one here, and this little top also worked out. The $79.91 is size S. It has a slightly thicker fabric, it's not Peruvian cotton, and it's also not regular cotton. It has you see, it's a bit thicker. This little top is good. I liked it. It worked really well with the pants. So if you create a monochromatic base, you can put a jacket, a beige trench coat on top. Anyway, a jacket that's more cream colored, colorful will look nice. Here's the complete look. And let's go to the next one. This is so my mom, she loves going out in a matching set like this. On a cool day, like today, it's raining here in Sorocaba. The weather changed. It's the perfect day to wear this look. Then, if it gets warmer, just take off the jacket, close it, and put it over your shoulders. Like Doria, as I say, very chill. Like mayonnaise, it'll look really cute. What I really liked is that listra. They did a seam, so it's inside this seam. It looks really cute when you move. Sometimes it shows more, sometimes less. The pants are the same, delicious, really comfortable. Never put a set like this in the washing machine. It should be just once. When you wear it, you wash it, then freshen up the underarm areas to make it smell nicer. Just splash a little water on it like a quick rinse and let it dry. People who are very hygienic, who go crazy with my tip, I like to do it this way because I think the clothes last longer if you wash them and don't keep beating them up. This, in a transparent washing machine, this would be gone, guys, because it's very light. The fabric is really nice, really soft, but it ends up looking worn out after just a few washes. I think it gets ruined in the very first wash. Here's a pen made of thin Peruvian cotton. I recommend a thicker one, which I prefer, as it's less see-through. While this one isn't exactly see-through, it does show a bit more. The pants are $199. The jacket, guys, is $169, and from the back, so you can see, guys, I'm wearing little shorts under this. I pulled the shorts up. E aí ficou perfeito. The shorts here show a little, but if I pull them up, which I started in the fitting room, they look better. Since I already wear short shorts, I pull these up too. My tip, try shapewear for a perfect fit. It doesn't reveal your butt or cellulite, but we know it gets hot. The little shorts are great because they're high, don't show under clothes, and make my butt look amazing. Check out the cute finish. No panty lines, nothing showing, and no cellulite visible. I'm wearing this one from Mercado Libre, which I love for its medium compression that holds my tummy in well. I'm so used to wearing it that when I don't, I feel like something's missing to hold me in. Well, here's the complete look. I'll consider the medium jacket for myself since it wasn't too different. Let's move on. Another super cute look that's on trend, looking like a little tree but in reverse. The jacket is great quality. This pew looks really pretty. It's a puffer, so it's very rounded and it's a size small. Let me show you the material up close. I actually got these pants for myself about 2 weeks ago. I just haven't had them hemmed yet, but they're beautiful. They're wide leg and have a really tailored look. Well, the waist is really, really high and it comes with this belt, but you can take it off. So guys, about the top underneath, I wanted to wear something either in this shade of green or as close as possible to the jacket. I actually have a Peruvian cotton one at home in this deep brown, but I didn't have it with me. So a third option is this off-white blouse. Why am I talking about my blouse ideas here? Just so you don't lose the context, okay? For the top underneath, it can't be white because it would look too harsh, especially if it's a refrigerator white. The idea is for it to be, more creamy, more like a beige. These shades fit into the palette and keep it really soft without any strong contrast. So did you guys like it? From the side and back, I thought this look was beautiful and very stylish. I'm wearing sandals now since we don't have boots yet. But I could hem it to wear with sneakers and loafers, which is how I want to wear it at home, with boots, sneakers, loafers, boots, and sandals, everything you can wear. By the way, I've been seeing a lot of people wearing mules, that shoe where your heel is out. Remember, I usually wear size 35 or 36 for mules. I need 36 since 35 makes my heel stick out. Recently, I found a beautiful pair of mules over the weekend. I'm even thinking about them. I hate it when I like something enough to keep thinking about it. At least I know it's a good purchase because if you leave and keep thinking about it, then you have to get it. Here's the complete look, and let's move on to the next one. I searched everywhere for a sweatsuit to travel recently and I couldn't find one anywhere. Now Renner has them, and with something I really wanted, wide leg pants. I didn't want sweatpants with cuffs anymore, and of the few I found, they all had cuffs. So I can say that they finally arrived. Now we have regular straight sweatpants. Remember that last week in the last fitting room video, I showed a beautiful sweatsuit and I even took the sweatshirt home. It's like a small polo sweatshirt, but I didn't like the pants. Even without cuffs, they're ballerina style, tight on the butt and thighs, then flare out. It's comfortable, but the style doesn't really appeal to me. However, I do love loose-fitting clothes. I put together an airport look with brown sneakers and brought them because I thought they were really stylish. Just look at them. I'm also thinking of adding a trench coat for that classic airport look. Everyone travels in a trench coat. But it's beautiful. It looks really stylish and it's good because it's a coat that's not heavy. It keeps you a little warm and it adds a certain touch of style to your look. You can make several adjustments during your trip since everything looks beautiful with it. This bag, by the way, guys, it has a Gucci style here. It's very Gucci. This little buckle, I thought, wow, it's really luxurious. I loved it so much that I tried on this huge brown one, which is really maxi, and the medium one isn't that small either, but it's easy. So can you grab it for me? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to recommend Mimi's channel. Are you dressed so you can talk to the girls? I'm 35, my mom is 55, so they're two styles. No, not the other big brown one, two completely different styles of people. My mom can't even bother picking out clothes for me because it's funny that besides having different tastes, we don't really get it right. Right, Mom? Then Mom picks something up and says, wow, look how pretty this is. And I go, oh my God, Mom. It's great because my mom tries things on for you since I don't. Check out her channel and subscribe. She shares lots of great fashion tips for 50 plus. Look, there's also this size for those not interested in maxi bags, which are popular now. Honestly, even as a mom, I have nothing to put in them. If I assume Luquinha will have his own bag, I put everything, my digital wallet, everything, credit card, driver's license, all on my phone. I have nothing to carry in my purse. And makeup, usually I do it in the car or at home, so I don't take anything else. Nowadays, my purse is totally empty, but these purses are in fashion. And this one is the medium size, but that one over there fits better. This one looks cute and full, but it's just really pretty. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this try-on. I'm saying goodbye now in this warm, comfortable outfit. Send lots of little airplanes if you watch to the end. And for those who want to listen a little more, we're going to talk today. Mom, what's the message of the day you would give? I'm always caught off guard. Let me think of something important to share. I'll talk about compliments since yesterday I did a live on Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me yet, RITASARAIVA. I was opening a package and everything and I was talking about the importance of compliments. I always try to come back to this topic because I think it's very important. We traveled recently and as we were about to cross the street, wait, there's hair in my eye. There was a lady who was so stylish, like on a whole other level, and she was definitely an older lady. So for sure, she was a stylish young woman, a stylish woman, and now she's a very stylish little old lady. She was wearing like a trench coat. Actually, it was a fitted wool coat, beige. She had on beige pants, trendy loafers, all in the same shade and a purse. Everything matches perfectly, just how I like it. Then I said, wow, I told her, wow, your outfit is beautiful. She gave me a big smile and then we basically crossed the street together and I left super happy and I'm sure she did too. So compliments actually come back more to the person who gives them than to the one who receives them. Just like negative thoughts, just like gossip, just like when we complain about something, guys, everything comes back to us. Have you noticed that? That's why it's so important to practice kindness because when we do something bad, it comes back to us with the same intensity. I think sometimes it even comes back stronger because of the energy we put into it. When we're angry, when we're hurt, when we're stressed, it's much more intense than when we're in love. When we're in love, we feel butterflies at the beginning of a relationship, but then it calms down. Now, when you're angry, that rage is much more powerful. So, whenever you can, compliment people and watch your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Because everything we put out comes back to us, and that's really good for us. So, may we reap more and more of the beautiful things we plant every day. And sometimes when I see someone older doing something bad, I think, wow, life still hasn't taught them. Of course, I'm on my own spiritual journey of self-improvement. I want to leave this world better than I was, and I can feel that difference. I make an effort because I know it's easier to do the wrong thing or mind others' business. Gossiping is enjoyable, it's pleasurable, it's even more so than giving compliments. Compliments, I always say this. Anyone who has had the chance to travel abroad knows that people there stop you to compliment your hair, your clothes, your shoes. They have this, I think, culture. They are raised that way and it's very normal. And here, sometimes we look at our friends' hair, look at their clothes, you think it's pretty. You want to say something, but you don't. And then when you see someone wearing something awful, you say, oh my God, what is she wearing? You notice the difference. The negative comes out so easily, super fast, super light. But a compliment, it almost doesn't come out. And I've noticed that. Often I want to give a compliment since I've been practicing, but I miss the chance because there's no opportunity. Sometimes you notice someone but haven't really looked at them. There's a girl at the gym, personal, who I find pretty. Some days people just look better. Maybe it's their hair. She looked even prettier, but I didn't get to tell her. I thought about it and I said, wow, when she comes back, I'll say the same thing I was saying on the live, that I met a girl in the bathroom. She was wearing white pants, a white ballerina, and it just so happened that today I was wearing ballerina pants too. Guys, her butt looked amazing in those pants. They were perfect, not revealing at all. If I had that confidence, I'd skip wearing anything underneath and just go out rocking it. And I was gonna say, girl, oh my god, what kind of butt is that in those white pants? But I didn't get the chance because sometimes you want to say something, but it's harder when it's a stranger. That's why you should start practicing giving compliments, since it's something that will require some exercise, a little extra effort in your environment. A compliment should be sincere. There's no need to say you're practicing compliments by taking pictures with everyone. Remember the movie Liar Liar? It was a hilarious comedy because the guy was such a liar. He would give compliments, he would lie, he would get out of every situation, every mess because he only told lies. Then a lightning bolt struck or something and he couldn't lie anymore. So he came in and said good morning, but not really. And the woman asked, oh, am I pretty? And every day he used to compliment her. But now he said, no, you're really fat, you look terrible. It was a day without lies. So there's no point in giving compliments just to be fake. Also, don't suck up to anyone. Just be a good person to everyone, because then when you're nice to everyone, you don't need to flatter anyone. Everyone knows you're not a suck up. Don't be a suck up, but whenever you can, give a sincere compliment. Kisses, God bless. See you next video. Lots of airplanes will travel the world. Let's compliment everyone, learn abroad, and show that doing good matters. Ciao, demais!